Welcome back to the program. We're on our design portion of today's show, and with me is Jonathon Tuff from Garber's. How are you?
Good, Courtney. How are you?
Good, and we are going to do something fun we did before at Miles, and we had a lot of good response from it. It's our Q&A segment where we take your questions and we answer them. People, have come to the website a little confused, some questions, some comments, and we're here to answer them today, aren't we?
Great. Very good. I can't wait to hear what they have to say.
So let's see what we have here on the website. We have Susie from Middlebury, and she says, my husband and I are interested in making our house green. How can we start in a way that would be economically, feasible?
Well, first, by green, I'm going to assume she means environmentally friendly, not painting it green.
Right.
There's lots of ways. First of all, window treatments themselves by nature are green because they block out solar rays, they help with heating and cooling cost, and surprisingly, most of the factories that produce these are green factories. They have recycling in place, they use recycled products. Same thing with paints. A nice paint that's a VOG free, which means you get no odors, no hurting the environment. Yeah. And also carpets now are made out of, there's some environmentally friendly carpeting made out of corn. And it's really, really soft. It's really pretty.
So, lots of neat things, still trendy, still looking nice.
But I'm sorry, but they don't overprice them. You're not paying extra for the green. It's really trying to help the environment. Using bamboo. It's a natural resource that replenishes itself quickly. So
we saw some window treatments last week with the bamboo. So things like that. All right, our next question comes from Erin in Elkhart, and she says, hello, Erin. What's the difference between light filtering and room darkening?
Okay, in window treatments, light filtering means it just kind of blocks some of the light, stops some of the rays. Okay. Room darkening means it obviously makes your room dark. And that is just something you can decide what your needs are. For me, I like a room really, really dark when I sleep, so I want room darkening. Some people don't mind a little light filtering. It's just working with your design professional can help you pick which one's right for you.
Great. Now, I don't know if you've seen the movie. I'm going to go to entertainment here for a little bit. The Holiday. Cameron Diaz.
I have not seen that yet.
Has a beautiful home, and she definitely has a room darkening mechanism blackout. I loved it. So you can do that.
You can do that. We can do that. We can, and a lot of different products can have it done to them, depending on what type you want.
So that's the difference. Room darkening, phase it out, lightning, or the light filtering, a little bit in there. All right, so our next one here is from Jane and Steve from Goshen, and they said, jumping ahead here. We are talking about remodeling a room in our house, but we don't know where to start so that it's not a nightmare.
Remodeling can be a nightmare. I think organization. Decide what you want to do. Find the right people to do that. Then decide the looks you want to do, and then plan. Let's start with flooring. Where are we going to go with flooring? Then wall color. Then what pieces are we going to bring in? What window treatments? But if you do it, plan ahead, have everybody scheduled out just right. And again, hire somebody to help you with that. You don't have to spend a fortune to hire a designer to help you with it, but they can kind of keep things on track, keep the worries away from you. Let them know what you want.
Not to be an infomercial, but Garber's can definitely do that. I mean, you guys are people that can do this.
We can do that. We do that all the time. There's a bunch of us down there that'll be glad to help.
All right, and our last question comes from Brad. No wife here. Just a male emailing us, asking us from New Paris. I want to paint the inside of my house. I have no color. It's pretty much all white. Where do I start?
Well, I think first start with deciding colors you like. Find the families of colors you like, and then start with a central room, such as a dining room, because that can be a bolder colored room. If you don't have a separate dining room, maybe like your great room. I like to figure when I'm working on a project, kind of the entryway and great rooms, and kind of come up with a central color that ties everything together and then filter off of it. But really picking your favorite colors and deciding what shade of that is the right color. Bright green might be your favorite color, but that's not the right one for a room. But we can find the right green off of that and then find the next color off of that.
And maybe you could even add some of your favorite green to that green as an accent.
Oh, definitely. Or do some great neutral colors and then bring in with the accent pieces. But don't be afraid of color. It's, if you're doing just paint, it's easily painted over. So have fun with it.
Color's fun, so do it, Brad, do color.
Yes, do color.
All right, Jonathan, thank you so much for answering these questions. This is always fun. And if you have any questions at all, be sure to go to the website, myfresh.tv. Send us any question, comment about design, Jonathan here will answer that for you. And hopefully the next couple weeks we'll do this again and get all our new questions.
Sounds good.
We'll see you then. Thank you. We'll be back after a short break, so stay tuned.